question of the day, is it in fact rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or is it rock, paper, scissors, boom, or is it 1, 2, 3, go? That's a question that's plagued us throughout time. Yes, it's been made into many jokes in movies and TV shows. It's something, though, that no matter how many times we laugh and joke about it, let's be real honest. We always question the other person when we do it because their intentions are probably false. You know when they wait too long, they're just watching what you're doing. Which brings us to Conflicting Legends today, a game about dominating civilizations while playing paper, rock, scissors. No, Darwin is not playing paper, rock, scissors. You as a character, you as a player are playing paper, rock, scissors to simulate the intrapersonal and extrapersonal, I don't know what that word is, struggle and war and conflict that comes with being an empire. So let's take a look right now what this game's all about, Conflicting Legends, if it's any good, and what I thought going in, I thought it coming out by now. So let's play a civilization game, and I know that term is hotly debated online since I just did a Tapestry review. But let's talk about a civilization themed game called Conflicting Legends. Now, first of all, you're going to notice some interesting art there. You've got these backgrounds of the cards. They kind of look like playing cards, the actual like the jack or the king and everything like that of a playing card. So these are interesting. I want to point out really quick though before we get too much further. This back, it's fantastic. I love the actual art design on that. That is really, really, really good. So what is this game all about though? Well, it's a very, 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 very light kind of domination game that at its core has a fighting mechanic of paper, rock, scissors. No, I'm not kidding. Here's the thing though, hear me out, because at first I heard that and I thought, well, this is going to be dumb, right? I thought it was like just paper, rock, scissors prettied up with a couple rules, but it's really not actually. It's actually more of a game built around getting resources and managing your resources and playing cards and doing actions correctly. And then when you do fight, well, you play paper, rock, scissors. So that's kind of cool, actually, an interesting idea. So during the main phase, you have a couple different actions. You can play a persona card. You get 6 of them to start with out of your hand here. See things like Shakespeare, Joan of Arc, Charles the Great, Queen Isabel, Ashoka, Charles Darwin. They all do different things. This says all players play 1 throw of rock, paper, scissors. All opponents that lose to you must discard a persona card. Usually they do focus on a lot of rock, paper, scissors, but it's just different things that will give you perks. Now, when you play this in front of you, you do its power, and then this will sit in your tableau, giving you income when it comes to the income phase. Well, what is the income used for, you say? Well, when you're trying to conquer, obviously you need more nations and more power, more vast influence for your empire, right? Currently, this is worth 1 star. Now, if you want to make it worth 2 stars to flip over, you have to pay the cost down here, either 2 green or 2 blue, not one or the other. So you would flip this over just like that. Now, you could conquer it by spending the, to conquer it, you spend the red amount. That takes it from the deck, gives it to you white side up. Now, when you want to upgrade it, that's when you pay those costs later. Now, you're only going to be able to do one of these actions on your turn. So you're going to go around, do 1 action each. That would be things like I mentioned just a minute ago, playing a card, conquering an uncontrolled realm, developing a realm you control, or pass when you're done, when you're out of things you can do. And then that's typically it. You're going to get your income, and you're going to repeat those until someone gets 10 points worth of stars. So it's really kind of a quick game, but at its core, it does feature a lot of rock, paper, scissors. I probably did that wrong. But it does have some nice meatiness in the sense that you're doing more than that. You're actually getting resources out here and building a tiny little engine that could, so that you can get more points and hopefully take the points away from other people, get more resources to get better lands, and then hopefully win pretty quick. So neat little quick filler style game. It says 30 to 40 minutes. It just doesn't take that long. It shouldn't take that long. Unless you're doing a whole lot of the take that stuff that's available. But neat game, Conflicting Legends. Let's take a look, final thoughts right now. So that's Conflicting Legends. I totally thought this was going to be horrible, to be honest with you. I was like, well, this is dumb. It's just paper, rock, scissors with some theme slapped on. It's not, though. It's interesting how they pulled this off. They managed to put the creative team here from Indie Boards and Cards, obviously, that's good stuff. They managed to put together this idea of, well, hey, we are going to use paper, rock, scissors as a battle system, but it's not all the game is, right? And so I like the fact that you're playing cards out there, you're building up resources, you're getting your tableau to be better so that you can hopefully win based on points, not on your skills playing paper, rock, scissors. And I am a mentalist. Big fan of how you can suggest someone to play what you want them to play, And most of the time, if you're confident with it, they'll do it. So let's just play paper, rock, scissors. You ready? Here we go. Naturally, that gets paper in their head. I'm not telling you it's going to work. I'm just telling you what I've done many times in the past. Anyway, Conflicting Legends, neat game, cool art. I like that art, actually. I normally don't like this kind of flat art, this kind of cartoony art, but I actually think it works here because it looks like playing card, face cards. Also, the back, it's fantastic. Whoever did the art on that, man, that's great stuff on this back, this card back art. It looks just really good no matter what you do with it, right? I mean, it's just one of those deals where it looks good on the table, it looks good in your hand, it's not flat, it's not boring. Good stuff for just that. Mechanics-wise, I think it's an interesting idea to use paper, rock, scissors to do the combat for a game that could be, let's roll dice, let's play some combat cards and do deterministic combat. I think this is a really cool idea, and if people can get past the, I guess, kitschiness nature of it, they're gonna like this game because it's more than it seems at first. If you just pitch it as, I'll be honest with you, paper, rock, scissors through history does not sell me. It does not sell me. It's why I thought I wasn't gonna like this game. If you said, hey, this is a very light imperial civilization, I know civilization is not the word to use because of tapestry and everything. People are so up in the air and uptight about it. But use a word to describe this game and say, but hey, I know you can't pitch it on the front of the box. Paper, rock, scissors is how you're going to do the combat. People are going to go, huh, really? But if you build it over the entire mechanic of the game as paper, rock, scissors, I think that's a misstep, and that's just me. So I'm Bryan Drake, taking a look at Conflicting Legends today here on the Dice Tower. For more info, make sure to check us out, Twitter, Instagram, at Dice Tower Bryan. And until next time, we'll see you.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando, in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching the Dice Tower.